Hey guys, and welcome to our November haul, which probably is the biggest haul we've done yet.
I'm Kyoko.
And I'm Zafira.
If you want to help out fellow anime figure collectors, please subscribe to our channel and help us reach 1000 subscribers.
We have 8 figures to show you, and we will start with some Nendoroids.
Yeah, we have 2 Haikyuu Nendoroids at first. The Bokto Nendoroid, which we both got, and the Daichi Nendoroid, which obviously I got for my Karasuno team.
Yes, and we already unboxed them because we were stupid enough to forget to turn on the microphone. So you don't see that, but here we have them. They're very, very cute.
Yeah, very good quality.
As Good Smile used to have.
Yeah, if you like Haikyuu, I definitely would recommend pretty much all of the Nendoroids. Never was disappointed with any of them.
Can't go wrong with them.
And we have one more Nendoroid, which is the Miroku Nendoroid from Inuyasha, which we both got.
Yes, and I'm very sad that Sango didn't arrive yet.
Yeah, I don't understand why we get them separately, but it's okay.
She's on her way. But obviously, I really want to post them like this, like everybody is going to, probably. But for now, he has to be all by himself.
Yeah, I think I would post him like this for now, when he's on his own.
I like the color of his leggings.
Yeah.
He looks very good.
Yeah, I really like him.
We need the other face. You can change the face. I'm so happy that we got Inuyasha Nendoroids. I just wish they would finally make Shippo so we can have our crew together.
Aww, look at that.
I think he looks very, very cool in Nendoroid.
Yeah, I think Sango and Miroku are actually my favorites of the Inuyasha Nendoroids, even though we haven't seen Sango yet in real life, but we've seen unboxings. She looks adorable. Next up are some scale figures.
I'm sweating.
And let's start with the figure that nearly everybody got this month, which is the re-release of Miku.
Oh, let's take a look at the box design. I think the artwork is very nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And I actually had my eye on her originally when she came out, and I saw her at the Animagic, which is the German anime convention, and I was like, 180 euros, that's so expensive.
Okay, so
which was pretty much retail price.
the box design is cute. Nothing too fancy, but I really like her original artwork. Looks very nice. She's from Union Creative, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see the quality they have now, because I liked the quality back then, but their figures obviously weren't
The greatest.
the greatest. I mean, they looked very pricey. Price figurine, I mean. But... And she's 1/7 scale, right?
No, she's a non-scale. I
Not
think.
scale, but she looks very
Tall.
tall.
Oh, that's
Probably not 1/7, but something. But I would say bigger than 1/8, smaller than 1/7.
Yeah, something in between these two.
Yeah, the base. I think I would have preferred it if they just didn't do anything on the base, or really go for it and put much more sweets.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a little crack in the bonbon, but it's not too obvious. It's really, if you take a closer look.
Does she have instructions? I think that would be helpful.
What do you need instructions for?
How does this go in there? This way? And which of these support things goes where? There are only 2 support folds, and we have 3. Maybe this one's for her cape somewhere in the back or something?
Well, this obviously is for her knee.
I love this character design.
The fit is very tight. Oh, I'm scared you do it. Oh, she has hearts in the cape. Her shoes are nice.
Maybe it's time for the hairdryer again. That won't go in.
Okay, that really sucks. A figure that is depending on the support poles for proper display, or to be displayed at all. It really sucks that nothing really fits in here.
Not the best first impression. And the quality isn't the absolute greatest. I mean, there's a big seam line at the pumpkin in the front.
Yes.
And the painting is okay, but kind of sloppy on the arm cuff things.
Yes, and I think the orange in her hair at the front and on the
sleeves
and stuff. Looks a little faded.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's supposed to be like this. I mean, here it does, but I think they could have gone stronger.
I'm still happy to have her.
She's a nice figure though.
Yeah. But I think my favorite detail about her is the bed at the back of the head. It's so cute.
That's very cute. I haven't seen that. What's his name?
It's called Spooky. Next figure is another very anticipated re-release, and it's a Fortitude Levi.
The box design is so amazing, and I'm very happy that you got him because I got the first release.
Yeah.
And I never regretted him. I think it's the best looking Levi figure there is.
It is. I always said if the Tree Levi got a re-release, I will pick him up. And he got the re-release, and I was like, maybe I'll wait and hope that Fortitude Levi gets a re-release. And I did, and I'm very happy with my decision.
And I remember when he first was released, I really contemplated buying him or not because he was very expensive back then. I think he was like 160 euros. I bought him in Germany, but he was one of the figures I kept going back and looked at his pictures, and I was, if I don't buy him, I will regret it. The only thing I think is not 100% perfect about this figure is his base. I mean, it looks good, but it does look a little cheap compared to the rest.
What I think is great is that these very small little pieces are metal, so they
Oh, I forgot about that.
won't break off as easily, but... Okay, this one was a lot easier to get in there.
Oh, he has a seam line on his thumb. You won't ever see it, but when the figure's displayed, but it's worth mentioning it.
I think I'm doing something wrong with him. Ew! His hands are sticky where the blood is.
That's not a nice feeling.
And I think it lost some color on my thumb.
Stained my thumb as well.
I think I'm gonna wash my hand before sending him further, not to push to smear some blood on places where it doesn't belong.
He was a pain in the ass to assemble. And we had to do the scariest thing you can imagine.
Yeah.
Because the tiny piece here under his cape on the right side, it didn't went into the hole it was supposed to because it was too small. The hole was too small.
Yeah.
And we tried with the hairdryer to loosen it a little bit. But nothing worked, so we had to drill into the hole to make it bigger, which is scary as hell. And I think there was at first there was a tiny little plastic piece covering the hole, but then it was still too small, so we had to use a bigger drill. And
meanwhile, I actually used the hairdryer on Miko, and I could get the support pole for the knees in there completely.
Okay, so what's your opinion?
Yeah, I think he looks amazing, obviously, but the assembling was scary and not what I'm used to from Kotobukiya. Usually the figures are like pop, pop,
or you
done.
take them out of the base like this.
Yeah.
And I can't remember. I think if I had to drill a hole into my Levi, I would remember.
Yeah.
I think it was tricky to assemble because of all the wiring, but not like that. And it's worth mentioning that his thumb stains your hands.
Yeah, it's sticky, and the paint wasn't sealed very well or something.
But he was still worth the trouble.
Yeah, obviously. I'm very happy with him.
Okay, 3 figures left, and they're all from Onmyoji, which is our new go-to franchise, obviously.
For my figures.
And here we have...
Whoops! I have the Orochi scale figure from NetEase, Zen Studio. I don't know, whoever made these 1/8 Onmyoji scale figures.
But we will unbox him in a separate video because he deserves a separate.
Obviously, yeah.
As well as my Shukendorf. He's very heavy.
Yeah,
for what he is. Yeah, I bought him on Super Buy as well, and maybe if you haven't seen it, check out the video where we bought him. And yeah, he will get a separate video as well. But I'm very happy that he finally arrived.
But we have one more figure that we're actually going to unbox now.
And it's this woman figure from Onmyoji. And I ordered her pre-owned, also from Super Buy. Since she didn't came with the original packaging, just in the blister and I don't know, made up box or something.
It was
kind of weird.
Yeah.
We're going to unbox her right now. First impression, she's very small.
Yeah. She's supposed to be 1/8 still, like the others, but she looks tiny.
Sometimes they even say 1/7, but she's nowhere near 1/7. She's nowhere near 1/8. She's very tiny, but she's very beautiful.
Yeah. I love her face.
It's sad that she's so tiny. Imagine her being the same height as Tamamo. What an impact she would make in your collection, but I think nonetheless she's very beautiful. I'm wondering if she's older or newer than the other ones because she's so small. I don't get why. I think she was made by Hobby Max even. I found on some places she's advertised as by Hobby Max. But I think her quality is not as good as the newer Onmyoji figures. I think she looks a little more desaturated than in the actual pictures.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I'm very happy to have her.
And she has a design which is very, very unique. I mean, she looks more like an art piece than a usual anime figure.
Yeah. Yes, as I said, I bought a pre-owned for her at a very good price. Obviously, she was still expensive, especially in comparison how small she is. She has small, tiny defects which were advertised in the offer, whatever. Like here's a small paint scratch on the edges of her sleeves.
Yeah.
There are some
But they're in the back, so we're
paint
never going to
scratches.
see them anyways.
Here you can see how small she is compared to Tamamo. I mean, her paint job looks crisp and clean. I mean, there's no sloppy lines like on Miku. But I think the gold thing could be a bit more delicate, maybe. I think with all Onmyoji figures they could use a little more shading. But yeah, that's her. And that's it for this video.
Yeah.
If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, help us reach 1,000 subscribers, and maybe we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye!